Oh, welcome back to Westerholz. I'm Jade Star, joined as always by my co-host.
LP bot.
And we've got a contract to deal with disappearing villagers once more. And of course, it's direwolves.
But not 50% more direwolves.
No, exactly as many direwolves as last time. Unfortunately, they're going to get across the field really quickly and rob me of a high ground advantage. This usually isn't a problem. Humans can only cross 4 tiles. But these direwolves got over here, and they got over here fast.
Well, everybody seems to have healed up at least a little bit. I'm trying to see who was beat up last time.
Hardgame and Flesnock were the ones that got beat up last time.
I'm just trying to think if Flesnock is still injured or if he was just ugly.
He's patched up a bit. He might be down some HPs. Hardgay, you can see in the straw hat, still is showing some signs of scars and blood on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at 28 of 50. And to that, I don't really want him near the direwolves while injured, so he's going to stay out to the sides a little bit.
I feel like that one in the back might just go directly for him.
That's what the spear wall was for. Oh, that's right, here's Flesnock. No, he's actually still a little bit hurt. His armor's at half, his health is a little bit above half. But I'm using him as bait because... Stab wall. Ah. Oh, that's spear wall for him. When it works, it's great, and they just keep running into it.
I mean, it gets so much better when you have a lot more melee skill, but when you have a lot more melee skill, you don't really want to always be using spears anymore.
Yeah. But now for some advanced tactical planning, we're going to try to rob these direwolves of a high ground advantage and put the fight more in my favor.
Yeah, shield bash doing a thing.
Oh, that's right. Flesnock got the falchion from the brigand raiders after the last battle.
That's the first tier 2 weapon you found, isn't it?
Well, everything they dropped was tier 2. They dropped a tier 2 spear, a tier 2 mace, and a tier 2 sword.
Oh, I didn't notice the spear, and
yeah,
I'm not going to be able to tell.
I think it's actually Hardgay up on the north is wielding the boar spear, the upgrade to the militia spear.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's slightly pointier.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. One direwolf handled.
Well, you didn't knock it off, but you took its head off.
Yeah. It's good enough. There's the injury that Flesnock has biting me. With his bruised leg, he takes 1 more AP to cross the tile.
I don't think I've ever noticed the panting before. Is that because of the injury, or?
It's because he didn't have enough time units to do the action that was telling him to do.
Oh.
One downside to having an axe that takes 6 AP to use is you can only move 1 hex. So moving 1 hex to get near the direwolves or moving 4 to kind of skirt around them is all the same to travel.
Right.
There's that falchion doing really good damage to unarmored targets. Hardgay still just gonna hide in the bushes for a turn, try not to get his face mauled off.
I feel like if you actually have really good melee defense and really good melee offense, you could just chump direwolves with riposte.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Enemies tend to hit whoever they have the best odds of hitting, though. So if they see a person with super high melee defense, riposte or not, they're probably going to try to find another target if they can. Now, if they're engaged solely with a guy that has super high defense in the post, they probably will attack him.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, if you go out, tag a direwolf, and then just pop riposte,
yeah,
or riposte, or however you pronounce that, because I'm sure someone's going to yell at me.
Yeah.
I mean, they can either attack you and get riposted, or try and run away and get hit.
Right. Yeah, there's tactics we can get to. That was an old thing you could do with sword masters when they had the old dodge rules. Just insane amounts of movement. So here we're doing pretty well. Shoot, I forgot who that is. Got pretty mauled and chewed up, but he's now next to a fleeing dire. He's safe. He can walk away. Oh yeah, whoa cow. But he'll get out of there. But then that happens. Yeah. So, Hardgate took a couple hits that round. I'm pretty sure the last one was to the face. And, well, he's down. I was only a couple attacks away from, causing the wolves to all flee. So that's really unfortunate.
You can never turn your back on the direwolves.
I had my front to him. Hardgate basically died saving Wokow, but hey, Hardgate actually lived, so it was close. But he will survive with a permanent injury. He is traumatized. Negative 40% resolve, negative 30% initiative.
That's actually not bad. That means he doesn't care about being stuck in reserve later.
No, not only does he not care about that, but it doesn't really reduce his combat effectiveness. He'll be going last in the turn order, most likely, and he may have a harder time passing morale checks, or maybe get frightened easier if he gets surrounded, but it's not an immediate, this soldier is shit injury. So we can hold on to him for a while. Hardgate was at the bottom of the list of recruits anyway, so this kind of just guarantees that I'm going to replace him as soon as I can field a 12-man roster.
Well, again, I'm not even sure that it'd be worth replacing him, because having a 13th guy who's not horrible, well, I suppose not horrible might not be the correct term for him.
It just really makes him all the more expendable at this point. Like, he is definitely first in line to get replaced when I have the means to do so.
Fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was yet more direwolves.
Yet more direwolves and our first actual casualty. So, progress, right? I think that's how it works. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.
Yep, see you then.